Well, good morning. I'm just going to start. And I thought I would start facing me this time. And I'm just going to grab my coffee. It's September 25th, 2025. It's a nice sunny day. And here's where my cats like to hang out under the kitchen sink. Hi, guys. Because it's warm under there. So I'm just grabbing my coffee. And today I'm going to do show and tell of some sketchbooks. And but first, let's start with one of my favorite fragrances. Let me flip this around. Hi, Heather and Sherry. How is everyone doing this morning? Before I get to that, let's start with Te Matcha. This is Te Matcha 26, and this is from Le Labo. And they're based out of New York, I think. They have laboratories around the country, possibly around the world. I don't know, but Matcha 26 is creamy fig, soft vetiver, cedar, and bitter orange, creating a warm, subtle, and intimate skin scent that's soft, relaxing, and perfect for warmer weather. And I've been wearing this lately. So take a breath. And it comes on a little bit bright, citrusy. It has bit of a fig, sandalwood undertones to it that gets a little bit stronger, but this is one of my favorites. So, and I don't have very much left. And you can get these Le Labo scents, the testers, I think, for about $7 if you want to try them. And this, it does last quite a while. So, I wanted to show you all. This painting I did on a live session, and I can't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but this is a gift that I'm going to bring someone, and my husband made a frame for it. So I painted the edges black so that you couldn't see them while it was sitting in this sort of shadow box. And then he made this frame out of just some materials that we got at the Home Depot. I think he did a good job. He's still getting better. He's improving. And I just put like a little honey maple finish on it. And it has these shims here because if I don't put these shims, it'll sit too far down in the frame. Hi, Anna Jorgensen from Denmark. How's it going? Hi, Sherry again. And this basically just sits in here like this. And when it, so basically I'm going to drill it in with a screw it in right here and here. And I need to put shims in each edge or side here so that I get it, make sure that it's even. And what I mean by shim is I'll just take a piece of cardboard or something and stick it in there on each side so it's equally matched like that. So this one is finished, and I did, you can watch me make this one on live. It actually goes this way, sorry, like this. And yeah, I'm excited to give that as a gift. Here are some other boards I've been working on, and some of these I did on my lives. Oh, these are the little shims that or not the shims, but just the pieces that I'm using to lift the painting up. I think that came with a frame package, like when I was framing something. But, oh, here's another frame that my husband did. This one turned out a little too big. Like the gap is a little too big, although I don't think it looks horrible, but I can just throw some of my paintings in here to see what they look like. I think I did this one on a live, maybe not. Sometimes I'll start one on a live and then I'll finish it downstairs or in the studio. Here's another, I think it goes this way. Like that. And here is one that is on a cradle board actually. And I think I did this on a live and then I added some more collage to it. What I wanted to show you though is when I finished a lot of these, I've been playing with a medium on top just to seal it. And I don't like a high gloss finish, but sometimes I like a little gloss. So what I've been doing is combining, I'll just do a little matte medium, and then I'll add some satin glazing or satin medium, whatever you like. And then just a little bit of the high gloss. I'll show you how I do that. And take a sponge. Let's see, I don't really have a lot of tools up here right now. Just grab some of this high gloss in here. Like that, and then mix it with the two, just so it's not too shiny. And then I'll just finish the piece with this, and it seals it. It makes it look really professional, and it gives it a titch of shine, just a little bit, not a lot. And if you like high gloss, you can go ahead and just go straight with a gloss gel finish. And you can use a brush if you want, but I like to use these styrofoam sponges. Hi, Vanessa. Hey, I'm glad you made it. So it's not dry, so it looks a little shinier than it will when it dries, but that's what I do for that. And then here is one on cradle panel, and this is gallery depth. And obviously it's not going to work in this frame, but my husband is making gallery depth frames as well. So they'll sit in there nicely, but you can get an idea of what it looks like with a frame. I like satin finish because it's not too shiny, but it gives a little depth. Here's another board I've been working on, and I cannot remember if I did this on the live. I may have. But this is a little bit smaller size. And this shiny is that fabric paint that I got on sale at the art store. And I like that. I like that there's some matte, and I like that there's some shiny. I think that's kind of neat. Let me show you some of before I show you my sketchbooks that I've been doing, I just want to show you, this is a basket of what I call in progress work. And whenever I'm working on pieces and I'm not finished, I just throw them in here. And a lot of times I don't even come back to them. I really should. Maybe actually I'll make that a live episode where I just come in and finish some of these. Although I don't know, that one's kind of finished, I think. It's a weird one. But anyway, these are just like unfinished pieces, tons of them. I do like starting on a fresh piece of paper, so I should probably force myself to come in here and complete some of these. And here's some bigger pieces. So those are my in progress. And then these are ones that are done. And I'm just going to take you through some of these today. It feels like my microphone isn't on. That's weird. Can you hear me better now? Huh. Oh, maybe my microphone is, can you guys hear me okay? Just let me know. It seems like maybe my microphone is battery died. Let me go get the other one. Oh, sorry. It's right here. It's right in front of me. You can hear me? Okay, good. Well, then I won't change out my microphone. Hi, Ellen. I'm glad you joined this morning. Okay. Better sound than usual. Oh, weird. Okay. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Here is a piece. I'm pretty sure I did this on a live. Unfortunately, I got the edges messy, but that could be remedied with a mat. So I can just take a piece of paper and mat it. These need to be flattened out. And if you like any of these, go ahead and let me know, and I can make them available to you. Christina said, hi, Christina, how are you? I also have in progress paperworks and have recently sold some of them because the client felt they were finished. Oh, how did they even see the ones that you thought weren't finished? Did they just walk through your studio and say, I like that one, I like that one? I'm curious because I don't even show people the ones that I don't think are finished. Although I do think that's interesting because sometimes I think, I tend to overwork stuff and people like things that are maybe not as overworked and they have a different perspective. I might crop this one. I kind of like it right here. This one, I don't know. See, I wouldn't show anybody in this one. I don't think it's finished, but you never know. Christina says, I had a gallery in 6 months and they were in a pile. And then oh, I see, they were in a pile. So like people could just sort of riffle through uh, your artwork. That's cool. I should do that. I feel like this is a head and I should put a little thought bubble here saying something. So yeah, if you like any of these, just screenshot the one you like and I will make them available to you. I think this one goes like this. Okay, so I have piles of sketchbooks here. I don't know where to start. Let's start with this one. And I will let you know what each sketchbook is because I know some people are asking me that. This one is actually an art smith and the binding's coming off, but I kind of like that. This is really inexpensive sketch paper, sketchbook paper, so it's not very thick. And let's see, this was a Linda Berry exercise. So you start with drawing a head shape, 6 head shapes of different shape sizes. You do the neck and the shoulders, then you do a nose, a mouth, hair, ears, brows. And then you ask, which one is drunk? Oh, I won't say that one. Which one has a crush on me? And then she asks a bunch of questions. Those are kind of raunchy. So yeah, let's just move on. Let's go a little bit later in this book because I think I've shown some of these already. This was just me copying someone else. This is not mine. Just FYI, I liked her or his design and I wanted to see if I could do that. Thought it was really pretty. Sherry, you're getting ready for a wedding. Well, that sounds fun. I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one too. I have to remember, I really should date these sketchbooks. Because I don't even know. I think this is from last year. Yeah, just playing, experimenting with textures, and apparently I was harnessing anger on this one. Fun in theory. Guess it depends too, if it's like your family. Oh boy. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the wedding stuff. Fun, not fun, up for debate. I like this one too. Kind of like this one, it's loose. Like I didn't overwork this one. It's got some really interesting things going on. And I like the palette. I was kind of into that like turquoise and sienna. This one's weird. I like it. It's interesting. Not very me. This one I think is very me. That's that for that. I made a bookmark. And this is a Canson, extra large. And this is mixed media, I think. Mixed media. I just took another smell of that tea matcha that I sprayed on earlier. It's so nice. I'm getting kind of addicted to it. Lydia, I think you sent me that. I'm not sure. That's all there. So look, I have 10 left to paint in. This was a new book I got. It's, oh, I don't know how to say that. Oh, hoo, hoo. I always laugh when I say it. Oh, hoo, hoo. It sounds like an alien on Star Trek. It has sandpaper on it. Anybody else have plans for this weekend? Interesting plans, weddings, painting, collaging, hiking. Sandpaper is fun. I like to hear the texture. It's nice. Coffee beans. This one feels unfinished to me, but I like it that way. Anna, you're painting this weekend? Yeah, nice. I like these two colors together. That really muted green and then that turquoise. I think that's really interesting. And sometimes that's all I need. Even if I don't like the composition, it's like a color combination. I can come back here and find those. This book is great. The sketchbook, I really like it. Sometimes I will abandon certain sketchbooks because I just don't like the way that it takes paint or materials, but takes materials really well. Can't explain what it is. Maybe it's just the way that it sits on the paper. Sometimes paper is too absorbent and it sucks out all the life. But this is nice paper. It's nice and sturdy. That's the last one in here. You know, I was looking through my sketchbooks earlier this morning, and like I said, I really should date them because I can see the progress I've made. I can really see how my style has changed in some of the earlier sketchbooks. I'm not sure if I brought any up here, but this is a Craftsmith mixed media. Craftsmith. And let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Oh, you use sandpaper on the glossy, coffee table books? You get those at the used bookstore. Sandpaper, does that do it? That's interesting. Or you could probably do like some kind of medium. I know there's textured mediums. You could mix matte medium with texture paste. That might be interesting. You have a 1971 encyclopedia? Oh, wow. Oh, thanks, Christina. I appreciate it. It's like a giant green strawberry. Like that. Goes like that. The encyclopedia takes the paint well. Oh, nice. I'll have to try that. And do you incorporate some of the encyclopedic images in your artwork? See how shiny that is? That is that fabric paint. I just have to get some more of that. I love it. Again, there's some of that fabric paint right there. See how glossy it is? Glossy gel. Oh, you add gesso. Okay, that's a good idea. And I've just been painting with white gesso lately anyway, so you just do that. Oh, you veil them with the gesso. I see. Yeah. I suppose you could cut a page out too and use it as collage. This one has a lot of texture in it. Oh, they don't. The encyclopedias do not accept collage well, but they don't buckle. That's interesting. I would have thought that that kind of paper would buckle. You never know. You never know what kind of paper they're using, especially back in 1971. Well, Sherry, you're probably using those encyclopedias then. Back when we used encyclopedias. Weird to think, isn't it? Do kids still use encyclopedias? Or do they find everything online? We did not have Google when we were kids. Nope. We had to go to the library and find it in a book. Oh, sandpaper and glossy pages helps adhesion of the paint. That makes sense. I don't know if you caught earlier my cats sitting under the sink, which they start to do in September when it gets colder out. But they're so cute under there. Yeah, the smell of I can smell that cat card catalog too in my memory. Parentheses. Not, not, maybe not finished. That's me trying to be subtle. I have some, let's see, what else do I have here? Oh, this is the one I just got at Michael's, and so I don't have a lot in here yet. But this is a super nice book, and this is what is this one? Canson Graduate Mixed Media. Gorgeous. Makes me want, every time I see this sitting here, I want to paint. I just want to crack it open and start painting, but I've only got 2 in here so far. Sometimes while my husband is watching football over there, I will stand here and paint at the counter. He ignores me anyway, so when he's watching football, basically I don't exist. Oh, let's see. Did I sound bitter when I said that? Okay, this one, let me see, I have a couple of these. This is one of my favorites. This is what is this one? Oh, it's Hanamu Aquarelle. The aquarelle is watercolor paper and it's really super thick. I know, but Sherry, when I'm trying to ask him a question, I have learned that when he's watching football, there's like a football bubble around him, and I just stay away. And then I'll try to watch with him, but I'm just not interested in the footballs. I'm going backwards on this one. I don't know why. Christina, when you show, like, this feels unfinished to me, but I like it, and I can imagine somebody liking it. Maybe something like this is what you meant. I actually don't really, I'm not really familiar with your work, so Maybe you can add a link to your work in the post section of my YouTube page so we can, I mean, if you want to share, I think it'd be fun to see your work. I like this curve. I should do more of that. It's fun. I was doing this thing here where I was really trying to like get simple compositions with squares. I don't think they turned out great, but I learned a lot doing it. Just these really simple squares here. Um, it's kind of interesting. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is, I don't know what this is. It's supposed to go like this, I guess. Strathmore. This is Strathmore. And this is when I was trying to, okay, this is when I was playing with gouache. And I should play with gouache more. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, there's just something about gouache. Maybe next live I'll do gouache. I I was doing some faces and I was doing cats and more cats. This was at a restaurant. This was the restaurant. Your Instagram. Oh, okay. This was, I was in the airport, I think, and just trying to guess what everybody did. Football star, ex-football star, real estate agent. I called him Freud guy, Swedish lady. Quarterback, this was this quarterback real estate agent guy. I couldn't tell which one, but I think he's been divorced. I see a lot of people with sunglasses on their heads and also looking at their cell phones. These are erasable colored pencils that I was playing with. Oh, thanks, Christina. Christina Jonassen Art. Check it out in more detail. This is my husband. I used a white Posca pen for that. This is me, I think, eating oysters. This is more gouache. Now look how beautiful. And I think I mixed gouache with acrylics. This is 2023. More gouache. Now gouache has to be fixed or it will run if it gets wet. Just an FYI. Let's see. I think I'll turn it. Now this was, okay, so this is not me. This is my husband's illustration. I think he had a dream or something. And, or some memories from childhood, I don't know. But I think it turned out beautiful. There's like a brush fire in the distance. I fix gouache with the Degas spray, that fixative spray, the non-toxic. That works just fine. And this I do recognize as back when I was studying, oh shoot, what's her name? Laura Horn. Laura Horn has, I mean, her art is really pretty, and I took some of her classes online, and you can see, you can tell. She does a lot of botanicals and like really beautiful, I wouldn't say pastel, but she uses kind of feminine palettes. Have I, Sherry, you're asking if I've noticed that acryology paint moves with water, seems more gouache-ish. Oh, it's a little tempera-ish, tempera-ish, I think. Yeah, it can have that chalky quality. Yeah, definitely. I see the Laura Horn influence here, if you know who she is. Isn't that gouache pretty though? And it's really matte and chalky. Like there's no gloss on that. I think I'm gonna pull out my gouache after this. And Laura Horn is very into botanicals. So I was just sort of playing around with those. I don't really do a lot of botanicals, but it's good to know. It's good to have in your back pocket. I went to the dollar store the other day and they had a different kind of paint. They didn't have any of the acryology and I was afraid to buy it. I don't know if any of you have ever bought that other brand of acrylic paints at dollar store and if they're any good. I was kind of nervous. I guess I could have bought one just to find out. This is a dance party I went to. You can tell I'm not a illustrator of people. No, it wasn't prong. It was like really generic, like acrylic, some general, it was just like super general. Okay, bye, Anna. See you next time. Thank you. Dollar store, all of the dollar store acrylic paints are good because I know there's several kinds. I just wasn't sure if I wanted to risk it. Okay, I will show, let's show one more. What else do I have over here? I have so many. How about this one? I'll go through here a little bit. This is, gonna have to back out. This is a, Strathmore, big book. And if you want me to list these later, I can do that for sure for you all. I think it's like, what, 14, 14 by 11 or something. But so fun to work in this really big book. I guess I could go this way. Oh, way we can see it. Oh. But this book is, I don't know, like here's a pen just to give you, just to show you how big this book is. Hi, Barbara. Thank you. This is an oil stick I use and it's finally dry. It does take about a month or so to dry. Just listen to that paper. It's yummy. It's yummy paper. Legal notepad. I really like that. I want to use more of that legal notepad. This is oil. It's still wet. And this is probably from 6 months ago, if not more. It's like sticky, tacky. And why I don't date these, I don't know. I really need to. Here's more oil stick. This one's dry. Or no, that's maybe, oh, that's chalk. See, I didn't fix that good enough. I mean, it's supposed to go like this. I guess I just scoot through here. I have a few more left. More oil, still tacky. I can feel that. I guess it doesn't dry very well when it's shut in a book, but look at those colors. Those are fun. Fun colors. I like that. I like this gray as well. This gray is nice. It's supposed to go like this. Yes, I should definitely keep notes on the opposite page, or at least on the back of the page. So if I ever take these out to sell or to give, then it's written what it is on the back. But I should definitely, I think I'm going to start taking, okay, so I need to start taking notes on my artwork and dating them. This one's not done, but, and that's, oh, and then I have still have some nice pages left back in here. So, yeah, that's it today. I appreciate you all being here, and for my sketchbook tour. Barbara's asking, do my sketchbooks inspire me to paint in similar ways? Oh, I don't know. Like I guess inspire is the right word, because they don't, I rarely take a sketchbook thing and make it large, because I just, it doesn't work that way for me. I can't do it. But inspires me in the way that if I look at them, I'm like, oh, I really should keep going. Don't stop, because, looking back at my work, and there's things that I like, and I continue. And perhaps there's things that I will bring, like just things that I like this fabric paint, or this, the way that I collage this. Yes, that will inspire me that way, for sure. Anybody have any more questions before I head out for the day? No? Okay. Well, it was really great seeing everybody, and I'll see you next Thursday. Ciao.